Hello, for Mema Munina Aquababy. Welcome back to Sedeko channel. And we are here. See, I'll be sharing the as usual. No, if you had a piano, Miss Ajwa, a program. Now, many me say, Danny Denny no programs in a year, no, a be a year in Kofuini. Me try Facebook on side atumu. And right now, no, oh, share from a year. Facebook and YouTube at the same time. Yankopon Inshira Munina. And if you are that, and we are here to continue with what we were treating last week. It was so fantastic. And we got to hear some brothers and sisters where they shared us some stories related to what we've been talking about and what we've been warning you guys about. So when if you are the Twaso, we match also now I'm our comment section. So far we have Neskala watching us from UK. Mrs. Blessing Opoku Sofmame is also watching us from Sweden, Mwakwaba. And Sister Mercy Hansen, and so share Yankopon and Shamunina. Me waste time cra. Me de me basis ebaso. Na ye de Jumedian inside Ashishaso. As usual, no, we always come with what exclusive and fantastic air program. Everything for let's welcome our big sis. Hello.
Hello,
Welcome. Welcome.
yeah, thank you very much, Medase.
Apome.
I hope so. Yeah, Yami Kukayamu. That was
Ederadesi.
it.
Me adom. Me wa hase. Bia heard erade. Mama ho den. The next actually. That's it. Who again is showing? I think I've seen two messages. Nana Safu Kantanka. Okay, senior man so share in the building and Wakwaba. Yeah. Yeah, it's the Josephine USA and so about. Me patch share programs be saying idea ya me ya. Like when you are talking about stuff, it saves lives, like you don't get people to come and listen. And later on, when you're done with the program, they come to you with the same issue. Sometimes wasting 120 minutes, it be 180 minutes talking about something, and they will not listen. And after no, they will not come. Like it really hurts. When we start off us, Ghana, Russia, share, and our sister give to Duku, and so share, and Madam so was USA, and Wakwaba. So, last week we started with a friend saying flying monkeys, and one word is it
Enablers.
enablers. We mostly talk say they have certain things in common. Now I believe say and then about a recap kaka ni chafa in case you married a narcissist and right now know that and your man or the year is too much and you think so a baby konu diagra ube lusu or life and then kind of things, you know. And when these people show up, what are you supposed to do? So per se yeah recap kakra at the fa that enablers ne flying monkeys no ho. Now for yet to see in terms of in a relationship at both families in here where I just say for many years any marriages are we need to center and talk about this kind of was last week, you know, Mr. Albert Asanwa kind and mommy yes and now we need to still focus on this aspect because looking at his background, you know, Kakra Okan, you know, he is from a broken home. Similar thing happened here. Oh, ne papa, he did the same to your papa. And he growing up when he had this kind of fear. Say on person side and so bad about tunnel being abandoned when in quite he didn't want the same thing what to happen to him. And I think say today we need to dwell on this particular aspect and what are we supposed to do if such a person is in this condition. I'm going to
Medase. Odi kan me de asida like me invite me down mom share ya say and so never be tie esua de. Na last week na ye ka enablers ne flying monkeys na say ye can terminologies no ofo bebre ho a wo bo ade ni din and the kwampo na me ne madam fo bi kasa me ka so na ye be kasa fa flying monkeys so say eno so ye den on see din ni da no want to go obo terms now na smile ni haze and we say if you need buy into no just to bring a recap no the person may still need the kitwe before enablers ne flying monkeys no so what say flying monkey e will be bia and so be e can narcissist once so bo flying monkeys being sitia na wadua koso say omo ye nkrophobia narcissist no e recruit omo I say enye say wa form wo edwuma but I say omo narcissist ma flying monkeys ye nedwuma ma no na ye kasa nedwuma enye nedwuma pa because narcissist na kasa no kwa no oha adwen wa ha wo bebre wa abrabom enti no wo te wo ho no narcissist ne be employ sa nkofo mo aye nedwuma fi ntanye edwuma ho ti enye ade de asumgi bebrɛ but ade a omo ye nedwuma ma no with the hope say di bi be koso papa na to the narcissist no no person ya so omu no back but flying monkeys ne bi mu wo ho a omo be ye nedwuma ama ne say omo de reconciliation beba ebi mu so no omo adwen mu ni say flying monkeys no narcissist no portray say ono ye the victim into sometimes also who are down phobia every time they are assemble to our remove we need discuss it so otie from who side Emma who ye no mobo nti I say otawichi na every time I feel say afternoon won't mean na hu bi na wo peja wo akọ wo hu ne obo akọ say wadamfo no akwa kodi wo partner na wo ne break it up in the side nti no saa de dwuma no oye no so e beka so oye flying monkey so mu ye dwuma bebre na ba kunu no okwa kodi ne side na obaka che say let me see on also the side of the story no nti me tie ne de no I say me feel ya ma no nti no wo ni me say wadamfo asam na ekoso nyina wo kan no intro enche no waka no kwani na nti every time the woman update of near ekoso no ema or sympathize with you afei de wentimi antena ho na sa wo kwa wo be hu ane say oni ne twa picture wo social media wo say wo beti na oni ne nam wa ha say oye program no ordinary I said there I wo be hu say wako ni fie nti no I was na ni pa ko we na me ne wo ho no you know the me na we are aware e ba ne say na say wako akodi ni side no flying monkey no edwuma no nti no wo a we sa de ni bia we flying monkey because woman narcissist no ho atono woman untim nya de wo support na na say wo condemn flying monkey say bia ye wonia I saw condemn you a mo yes near campaign mo ko ni mo ase but we no on wo ni mo ase o on be abuse on ba be torment on ba be torture but ne dia ne say wakoko di narcissist ne side ono so ye flying monkey nti say bia wo adamfo bi anase wo webusu na ye kwapo say webusu ni anase wo nua anase wo aunt anase wo uncle bi anase wadamfo bi woni narcissist na break it up because we hu so ne na ya adamfo tare ema narcissist hu ne ho tono oma obi ahu say wo na we problem no so wo nya problem na ko mu nya mo mba bedi ne side nti wo ni ho no na washa ase play the victim obecheche na semu ma na ye momo na say wo de na wo ne nam na wo ka che ni na no wafa ne say eye wo side of the story but wakwa kotie narcissist de no wa accept narcissist de no say one ne de na ye no kwe flying monkey ne dwuma ba ko no nti na ema wo feel bad
where the be wa as the betweenness betweenness once say you JSS and I don't know if that can happen I won't say be a fan say maybe I was school be man who girl be obi a usuru na we you obi on no board kakra na as how many sika onka kemi ma then kind of stuff no the same terminology
we eno so no osankofo no wo ho me kirem esado first flying monkey for no I omumbeka omumba mbedi wate omumba mbe condemn but ne de ne say omba mbe condemn into no wo wan say oni ni picture oni no enam otini fie wo say oni ne nante wo beti ne nka say omo ye program bi na wakọ ne ncha say de birthday party no owase so you feel betrayed I say never ne say na just me feel say makosa hu hiehie mu mu wakọ di ne side another narcissist so first another flying monkey ne dwuma oye ne say When no a narcissist a break it up. Or tries or better I reconcile mu.
Exactly.
Into no ono would the view ni say, oh, I'm so call be the see mad anymore. No, I'm a mere piece no. And Fabio.
Aye. And opa but to kasa yete. Me kasa wote.
Yeah. Would you know
Okay,
me?
it's okay.
But my main
Want to me there.
kasana.
And go and come back. Okay.
Yes, go and give it to grandma. Yes, and I say, we break it up heavy. But Obe try say Obe apologize on behalf of the narcissist. Narcissist one of my yanti yase another one say, Omu ni mi chopper, oni mi chopper. Into no on kasa dear for him to maintain his false self no on bamba power chop. But Obe employ flying monkey. Dima wabe to anamo say onu babe kasa. Oh, would ye opacho. Ọpacha no no ọpacha ama no but saa narcissist dan sɛ deɛ ɔmo pa akyɛw
What's the sign?
nti flying monkey n'adwuma no ɔba bɛdi ama narcissist no sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a wobɛtumi ama no second chance nti na ebi a na wobɛfii sɛ oh wɔdamfo bi kɛkɛ anaasɛ ebi a wo ex partner no anaa wo narcissistic ex no n'ebusuani wodi saa ebuo no de ma no ebi nso so wo ankasa w'ebusuafoɔ ebu a wo maame ebu a wo sister ebu a wo auntie bi wo auntie no ɛn sɛ ɔmo kita some image bi a obi apɛ ɔmo asam from the outside nti no ɔno no ɛba abɛgyina mu sɛ oh wei deɛ ɔnyɛ hwee to me no bifi sɛ ɔnyɛ bɔne nti ɔmo ba bɛ defend the narcissist ɔnyɛ bɔne nti ɛbɛyɛ nkatwa so nti ɔmo abɛ gaslight o ayɛ sɛ deɛ wo mom na ayɛ sɛ wo twe nsɛm tintan na ade na ɛnyɛ tintan saa twa so. Nso ono ba bɛdi ama no na kyerɛ sɛ ɛma wɔse ama no second chance na wɔde akɔ back to the narcissist wanhwɛ yi a narcissist ne deɛ ɔno nu ne ho nti ayɛ entie flying monkeys no ɔmo adwuma no just to draw you back into the relationship or draw you back into the marriage ɔmba mbɛpa wo kyɛw ɛne deɛ wo expecting kyɛw pa fi narcissist wɔ deebi ɛna na flying monkey nso ba bɛpa wo kyɛw no so ɛmfa ne sɛ narcissist na wonu no ho na ɔpa wo kyɛw ɔno ɔma mɛpa wo kyɛw the flying monkey is just apologizing on his or her behalf ɛne nkyɛ sɛ ɔno wonu no ho but ɛyɛ way bi a ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo de asomdwee ba o hwɛ nkwaraa no de pɛ sɛ moyɛ te sɛ the first na esi tie no monyɛ na atamfo ani nwu nti mo nsan ba baako deɛ nyɛ ɔda yɛ obiara no fa kyɛ no nti flying monkey woanhwɛ yi a wobɛfi sɛ mpako no ɛpɛ wasam ɛbɛka bi ama ebi mu kwa flying monkeys bi wɔ kwa pɔmba bɛyɛ te sɛ deɛ ɔmo wɔ wafa ɔmo te nea woka no ase ɔmo te wɔ ase yeah you have been in pain yeah when treat wo yie ba wo de atwa so na ebi mu wɔ hɔ so a ɔmo ba bɛ interrogate wo nti woanhwɛ yɛ yɛwɔ intentional na unintentional na flying monkey unintentional foɔ no ayɛ te sɛ deɛ ɔmo fi sɛ ɔmo ba bɛsiesie asam by intentional foɔ no say no ɔmo ba bɛ kɔse pain to you. I say on no item mo be saa smear campaign. Narcissist ne smear campaign n'echi. Na onu we di nya, wa abuse, wa assault in public. Most in I say there social media because me nkofa baby a me hu wo ho. But social media yin na ye kɔ ho no. Me ba be hu wo ho. Nti no mo ye de say what dream mentally. Nti so wo person wo healing from the narcissist. It becomes very difficult so be healing because we social media flying monkey no wɔ hɔ narcissist ne deɛ no ɔda so portray ne false image wɔ abɔnten sɛ ɔyɛ okay ɔno deɛ ɔnyɛ obi a ɔsoso ɔtwe manso ɔnyɛ obi a ne ho wɔ asam wo na wo fi sɛ wakoma yɛ wo den dodo wo act sɛ woyɛ crazy na wo pɛ sɛ wo gya hɔ kɔ ɔno deɛ ɔnyɛ n'adwene po sɛ ɔpɛ sɛ ɔno mu gyae but na ɔhyɛ aseɛ pushi flying monkey sɛ ɔmo yɛ n'adwuma ma no nti ɔmo de intimidation assault abuse ɛbɛyɛ saa intentional flying monkeys but unintentional ones no mo be fi sɛ ɔmo bɛ create asomdwee ebi ɔmo abɛ integrate friends wo partner no wo ex no say na woyɛ ne say woyɛ say ɛne kora na nti no ɔbɛtoto wano abɛka asam ama waka asɛm bi akyɛ no na wakɔkɔka
na ɔde kɔka for no
yes nti no wanhwɛ yi a nea wo trust ne paa so na obetumi ayɛ saa flying monkey no in case say be a obi ba won me mfa ne say o wadanfo ya employ as a flying monkey nti no sa flying monkey dwuma na oba ba ye no indirectly no all be fa won hu information was say who say sometimes the best way when narcissist ne be koye no contact won tinenka onso nse wonka won follow ni social media handle bia won hwehwehwe ni status so won text no won ko hwehwehwe ni picture bia mem pe adamfo bia de bi ode ne ho komo beba ene na yefa no contact no e way a wo pese wo de heal from the abuse but say wo ka say wadanfo na wo ne ne di nkomo the moment wo be hu say oni narcissist no so di nkomo pe
you
like
cut
that
that person to cut sharp.
Yes. Or they call.
Yeah, obi baka say what is no contact? No contact, no.
Yes.
Explaining no contact, no. And they say, if I say first, na me madam kasa 24/7, and an issue about him, I'm still hurt. The only way I make to me healing is say, me mfre madam obi o. Me try blocking madam, I'm blocking no. Social media, me nkwa spy no. Because say only for you become a stalker. That's one thing I'm steady. You want to find out what that person is doing. And when you go through these kind of things, a process, pain now better no. Oh, the victim no better a process. Or will go through shock, panic attack, grief. The last stage, acceptance stage. Oh, when you do that acceptance stage, why not? Now to sign the panel no break you, I reversed. It's a relationship in Igua. The odike jan and yon kon feel happy, pompous happy, neneji, na some fan no akwa say. Then one wo fast I am you pass through the original steps. Disbelief, need no anger. You go through all those steps, no, like naturally. And finally, no, your heart and your mind will accept to say, oh, this person is no more in my life. That's the acceptance stage. That time you've moved on. Ono so afa na de oye wo no oba be si reality mu enti wo de na afa mu na final obedu acceptance stage no e be dan aba no so.
Yes.
I've seen it. Such people, they become very, very sad.
Anyway. And one wakano. Why is saying it perfectly? Because they don't want to see you happy. Into what's a misery no. E ono so no happy
that time,
moment. Because who say what from when I say why depression to me man we kese huhuhu. Who so far yes. Enkoye ma but ono no enkoye ma no and ono de nani age because who say enkoye ma but who accept say it never worked and you have moved on we grieve let me move on I feel ono de ye ne ya interno so oye ne ya and then never ma was say o use flying monkeys no
to spy on you
because flying monkeys no when in Jesus and omo how because they will even jubilate over you. But when you no matter say abuse, assault, manipulate too. Social media
there's one thing about this fly monkeys ne use
sorry na me fiso but me the way
ana cobra yes sister I'm say obi fresh munti onya stages na me bobo very very true and one thing I've realized is say yen ye bi man and I say in Africa no, when someone pass through all those things now the person instant and that person in healing now sometimes we should allow people to pass through all these stages we will be there no say I did not tell yawa menewa mama say the pani space that moment and man person be panic and allow the person to heal once I to be no be nyasem that instant on pe wenim crash on pe wano asem krate but woman is space not such a person no healia when you talk to the person otie maybe my example be I'm not married but I've seen some before sento kwesi aware for mu a oba na be ma edu time be a partner ne person kasa kire that person, but on person bet over who no and also beti kra. But if you allow the person to or question the baby, no one can say a grieving or pass it through those things now. Once I can say channel for no wait. By instant now, I don't understand no pay with him crash it. On person, yes.
Yeah.
On person over who when him
cry.
Yeah.
Young also they were may embrace bit me healing from your pain, no matter what. Yes, to say cry a bit. You know, if you anyway, yeah, I sometimes you have come into terms with it, say
acceptance state. Yeah, stubborn. The heart and the mind will keep fighting. Was a Akwana woman, agenda will accept you, but Akwana and chain. Oh, be ye.
Yeah, Akumane the kind. Akumane the agene kind. It's agene banner or tree Akumane sanity. Akumane to me sanity. He said, and no, the nice way I is a narcissist. Yeah, maybe use narcissist after they break here, Padiano. Which means a wash so man, ye. You know, may the company ye, but my ya, ye, to send them. I mean, James. It's which James, and now, still not say, would James no, and I can say, or best sort here, then outcome, or best solve it, resolve anything. It's nobody here who say, doesn't mean say, no, I didn't mean anything to them. Like you say, me cry.
Hey, yo.
Yes.
So far, so no be at 10 years, and I say, be only be a relationship, say 2 years. Not nipa no in intimity, and nipa no moving on, cry no find nipa for, and you be like, yeah, what am I to that person? And then, you know, that thing is very, very painful. You begin to question. Yes, be like, what happened? Everything was just a joke. It's real stuff.
And say, I can say, we have therapist. Because we have therapist, no. But first, most therapists, narcissistic therapists, no. Or my first, pain. And no, we training to become therapists. And see, no, but can be an what's what film wouldn't or to what it. And maybe what we feel say a normal. When you can't, not say, so yes, so yes, so yes, say. And yes, so yes, and I just say, net here. And so, would ye? No, what you about to say, like you said, I did with my mind and Sano Mutier. Oh, yes, Sano Mutier. On betting park on the south when say, most say, hey, then I just, and yes, you were just insinuating anything. It was real. And it was never meant to work. The therapist never to me the accept so oh I didn't come for sending him one. I don't for be after Saturday, Sano of who were Musubanti.
Example, that's why we are doing this program.
Yes.
Yeah. The person will say you are not alone.
Yeah.
People have been through worse than what you are going through. But right now, dear,
into no waffle and ya worry. So what friends okay, one can commit to him anyway. No be also one worry for number of years. And when you worry per what you will say, you are making it work. It wouldn't be a shame. We see one more day.
One an hour crowd I will bear 4 or 5. Most see a dining now arguing.
Yes. Why yes, I didn't nah. Oh, if you want come yeah. Narcissist be about extorting him. Or be petty be one. Until no batter or no better walk on only be a few hole. Onya shin few wa own down. Onya shin few wa own down hole that. Or be corporal, I say, I love bombing stage. But the need now be boom at the amount. So the boom mouth, yeah. Now I say, why overdose? A womb, what broke, a womb. I say, I would get. No one Jenny nephew, no one has to make him demands. So one year say, one year submissive, one year say, I'm a man, then for way mount. We yes, I say, you put in your all, Kakano the chair. Why didn't I get back? This is a woo year man, bro, so and sana, or not nice or the kids will be a mount. And so I now for focus say, what's no ya abusing? I didn't know what's now for all these years. The person, what ya say, Obia knew what abusive marriage, one. Abuse throughout. I said, yeah,
up and down.
No waka. And I say, baby,
ups and downs.
Roller coaster. I said,
yeah, now we're soon.
Yes,
No, No compensate you, Charlie. Don't come there.
Yes. And yet, and narcissistic abuse, and yet any other normal abuse. And my found compare any normal abuse because obi wako normal abuse no, or ye far better than obi wako narcissistic abuse. Narcissistic abuse no be affect what dream.
Yes.
You become crazy. You become crazy. Narcissists no are very smart. Easily they can switch behavior. And to see now onu friends or how o push no. Nipa wo hɔ a na wayɛ ne mfɛfɛɛfɛ. Me wadanfo bi a
Too faithful.
na yes, no no enya issue say ya typical narcissistic guy. Ɛna guy ne taa ɛpam no kakra fi me fie leave my house. Na wapam na akɔ abɔnten. Leave my house. Leave my house. They ɔka no to abɔnten. Na they be ɔmo ko ntɔkwa. Ɛna lady no call report. Ɔkɔ report ma police na guy ne mfɛfɛɛfɛ. Oh, fiancé. Oh, I said, why you so innocent? So, Obama police station or the here now come a buffo no or deco because now they are now. I said, I am ya. So, no, they a buffo a day such police phone. Police phone so to the buffo, but in a cheap. Apple, one another, Bemana in fair. Oh, I send you and see, just marital problem. Yeah, resolve it. Oh, it's not to me, portray outside they say, oh, you okay, oh, problem bia ni wo.
I mean,
that mask, no, they easily switch on and off. Into no, ono we ya dia. Obe pushu wa wu efuwie no, na ono no abeni fefefe, na wa point fingers. E wo so say, wo na wo ha adwen, so no no nye hwe. Into no ebe den say obi o wa abonten, ebetimi hu say npa ko na wo ne nam no. Or how was you? Yes, or how was you? Princess. And you know, sanity. It's so who will be a narcissist and until a normal abuser. A mom narcissist and compare normal abuser crap. Because now a narcissist will calculate it. I said, what should I come school? When himself a or book be
master.
Master. And so who so I say one master, you will never be ahead of them because they will always take you by surprise. But one master there now Osha say now when maybe opposite no I jump here ahead of them that into no so you see can start flying monkeys no or move out narcissist nabrabum narcissist no just to maintain their face on winning for fair that kind of charming, loving, and outward, charming appearance.
Image now we're creating society, mono.
That false image, false image, or person or maintaining. Into no cell or no, I am fun a flying monkey, and man, in the Juma mana. Only so as I money now, because one would have happened any day. Or feel that kind of hatred for you. So no side by Nadia, people will see them to be the bad one. It's no obey you so flying monkey. Flying monkey no knowingly or unknowingly no obey BB just to make the narcissist feel okay.
Let me talk on something. We should buy I've seen a lot of we are talking about flying monkeys and enablers. I mean, can we Obianka? We shouldn't buy. I'm the only blogger. Because said now there's something wrong going on. Because people don't understand. Obi are passing through whatever that we are talking about. When they see those kind of stories, and they are very, very quiet and they're observant. I've seen say you are not speaking. As some we need to hear from both sides, A and B. A is always talking. B is not talking. You should know say B wants what? Peace.
Yeah.
But all the time, A is coming with flying monkeys and enablers. Social media. They be make us say, my sister, she does not talk. Not because I'm in a program and I make us the same way. But today I just feel like saying this thing. With the radius of mouse, upon your you are still quiet. because mostly it's a trap.
Mm.
Sometimes when you are happy, you move on, you are healed. They do those things to break you. And
Yes.
for example, one tactical these people are using is say, you are not a bad person. They are the bad one, but they will make you look evil. They will do something that you will expose yourself doing that thing now. They've been talking about it, you know.
Of
They
course.
just want to prove
Of course.
people right to say that's who you are.
Yes. 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 Yes.
So
Yes.
the Americans say, please and please again, let them do what they are doing. Let the flying monkeys do their smear campaigns and just leave them. Jaumo, men kashe, jani na manyankopon. But the thing is, when a thought also sometimes you need to also come out and what explain and defend yourself.
Yes.
That's one thing about me. I believe in people defending and standing up for themselves. That's one thing I believe in. Because Africans, you know, they're in such a way, so when you keep quiet all the time, they use the press. And they've made the system in such a way, say, oh, allow when they abuse you, actually say, oh, brown, once you are humble. That is wrong. If you need to stand up for yourself, stand up for yourself, defend. Defend. Just every time you you come with evidence and facts. Where we okay, baby. You see some more fly monkeys, some me. And I wonder, people aji issue massive say like they were in mummy no
They were there. They were
that's
there. Yeah.
Jimmy Sam na ya make no. What GH, I don't know what you've gone for. So you are acting like you were staying with
They
them.
want favor. Almost a favor.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Charlie, I know you treat people think it's a joke. It's happening marriages now.
It's a what favor. It's a what favor.
And you've gotten some bloggers that they go in for money to just fight a fighter.
Yeah.
It does not concern them. That's all.
Can't worry more. No, what about them?
No me wo ho. And as a nipan one kasa kwa na betume di wachi. You also have a wife. You also have kids. In kwasiantokwa bi wo na ekoswa. You don't involve yourself. Say, wamo bi binti. Ebu some false and fake loyalty binti. Change.
Yeah, any narcissist narcissist na kumemu onya wope opel back but onim kwan ba fa so a wetimi afa like
exactly
when you back nti no na why say na make an nanim fefefe wa abonten obi ehu so no kwan po na esi na ombe ka ahwe but bisa won say sa information we mo de ba out no omo e na mo de ba out omo tie we he because ayenkofo mienu ntemu asem
obi na ma omo script
yes
they work with scripts.
Yeah.
What you for one side? I don't know what you for what the other person also aside.
And it because
hypocrisy
active very well. Me say no na like sanya me na ekoso mfa na me mfi before crown kwa kofu be hu sesa na otie no ko na yese me na me ye say abrante we de ne hu ni asam ne nim fefe ne dwuma ye mpo de ne hu bia nya se wo na me hwe wo be ha adwen nti de bia no I say wo di ye oni nti wo explain wasam na wo de bufu na explain nti no mo be hu say no wo akasa no wo problem but the reason I'm more bad one thing I'm kasa bebre ba wo mba ye nya say they think say wo abeka bibi nti so mo start say mo be play the victim no na be ya wo be kasa ye nji wasam na wo kan already we meaning for the heart yeah we meaning for phone heart event no when you flying monkeys enablers no mo etimi oh me fan say me feel one kwampa me babu che me da so nyam no kofu bebre wo ho abra na me fa sa hu him they sympathize with me omo na koji nafa we ho an say omo no program
last week me can be me see the most dangerous thing and the people you trust them now can we be at the chromo are being warned by these people. It's one of the most painful things.
Yeah.
The people that you open up to, the people that when you're in pain, so you go to them, you know, when they are being snatched to the side of those people, that is one of the most dangerous things. I don't know why I'm saying, baby, and to me, show no man will draw because that time, you know, that person feels was betrayed.
And anything it is a program urban they share phone say you're not alone. And yeah, there a young one. Like someone that is I find a narcissist from what here. They always want to win people to their side.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because you don't have that kind of false image, you can't do that. People should love you genuinely for who you are. Until so be into me, I'm a dummy for who I am. Me portray any false image. And for Mama J who support. Who supporting me? Supporting me. So who feels on Namika and who Jimmy Jimmy. So who Jimmy India and yeah competition but narcissism who said be a competition. Office says so we need to be by the side now we were conquer. But it's not about competition, it's about a failed relationship, a failed marriage. I am kufa na ye. Anye ya and can you narcissistic behavior and could be a political baby.
Now on
But
say
narcissistic
yeah relative kwa nipa kasa bebre twantro. Nipa kasa bebre from so bebre. And one thing about narcissists for they say their stories are not consistent. A true person our pass it through event or cast story na obe repeat ABC. ABC. Sometimes ni rebe to me but obekai. Someone maybe I may can't let me use I'm ahead in Johnny issue no. Obia story no all creating no. Their stories are not consistent. Everything were created in their head. Until the narcissist for no or how obeka way. Okwa how obeka way. Okwa obeka way. Story ne are the up. Until Obia you see a lot of loopholes. It's almost a me no. Me can't. I just mean with you. I just mean with you. Yeah. I just mean with you.
And because of flying monkeys into so obi a fee abusive relationship or finding very difficult.
Yeah.
Yet the flying monkeys, but who knew Kofukuno? Yet them more by a level say, or more normal people who are around us.
Uh-oh. I'm say Obi Afrenesimu and I say be an network article. So we are waiting for our sister to come back. Before that, you know, what I've seen and as I'm realizing is when you are married to a narcissist and I say you are in a relationship with a narcissist, in terms of marathon years, 5 years, 4 years in terms of relationship, 20 years, 30 years in marriage, you know. When one person is going through these kind of things, people don't understand. And most of the times they side with the one away outspoken. That's the nature of human being. Internet most of the times, most of the times, victims and because that time you're crashing the ego, you're crashing the self-esteem, you're crashing BBR. So they mostly keep quiet. What you say? Compare ya ni na the show. But nipa no ye born no onu di ka ba bontia ba be se ho. Se na be obi abehu se sa partner ne ye de enye. Me enye very very careful. Me enye very very careful. Musua de. And these are the kind of topics I would say in national televisions because as I'm speaking, people don't even know what narcissist is. Obi waribi, onim say yampaye, enya mpaye, enya dry fasting, obeye wu, eye nipa nisu. Eye nipa nisu. Either say ubewu anase ubeja ne ho, eye two things. So one go through these kind of things, obeka choices and they exist. And most of the times they love to see you miserable. Like I had to say a Chewa movie be Asabia movie. Or see nipa nimgu asye ye nije. Nipa real ho ye nije. When you are sad, they are happy. And when you are happy, so they need to bring in certain things that will take in your happiness and what away. This topic is something that we see a Welcome back. Sorry. Another network idiot. Yeah. Yeah, you can speak. Yeah, one uncle.
And you bet said fly monk would see dinner. I was me here. I think of who face there, but they are just within your environment. Your relatives can be fly monkeys. Or no relative bit me fly monkey. Or down for bit me a fly monkey. Or not down for bit me a fly monkey. Your day-to-day activities, you be fly monkeys around. And
That's an example of a flying monkey. It's a more screen, so now I idea or wings.
Flying monkeys, and because a movie
yeah.
the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
And now Omuye Mama the witch. Flying monkeys gave Mama the witch. Witch now say my benoye. So ye my bonny. It's a flying monkey in a Mama the witch. Then I'm so a witch manaye my bonny. Nti saa na yɛde narcissist phone obi a ɔbɔ narcissist ma ne yɛ otumi portray ne false image ne false self obi a ɔbɔ narcissist ma ɔkɔ so I say instead of say ɔmo bɛsesa no ɔmo nsesa and they can never change they are always using people around to help them continue their act nti de biara na nipa bi ɔbɛbɛn ne bi abɛyɛ victim sometimes na flying monkeys no try put me a victim. Fly monkeys who are or intentionally say or baba fly monkey you must obey smear campaign ebe can want somebody ebe abuse you fly monkey who open as from the opening say but the more I say pakuno narcissist ne portrays or the victim it wasn't who no more so be get it closer get it closer that's a narcissist need the no pay say sa usuban but because what campaign aboa na pain ntin ebe din so besan baba say wo no kwamponye wo so waka na no atum din na tin
yeah
ntin no enye narcissist no use flying monkeys pa chen obia
flying monkeys na cry say bodyguard
yes omu use omu chen obia use omu chen obia no omu so omu dirty work more and because of those people who feel narcissistic relationship more for you to heal near very difficult. For you to go no contact, you're very difficult. For you to move on, you're very difficult. All because of these flying monkeys. One work on no contact. No contact now work on narcissism the own your can be unbent. But flying monkey no. I'll be bent a bit say no master. No but when we say flying monkey need as from give a mummy in winter. Say I say, let me sometimes let me say of the narcissistic behavior. Can be from why you dada. But a lot of people came into our lives just to bring peace. Oh, sister Joe, the NSC natural so sign back. But in Tokuna, that's not why I'm Mr. On can't jump up me back. But flying monkey never catch me say, Beman is up me back. The BOA is up me back. But on not be an kind.
Let's have this conversation. Once more times, say certain issues be cause our marriage in more. Now, people when people are talking to nipa no victim na victim victim no the inkono no or person called the ejuma like the person is ready to input in work. Send a beya aden befa. But nipa no all cause we no ewo we ni no. Most of the times na their mindset is that they are done with you.
Yeah.
When you people are trying to say, oh, and it's like you are trying to say, oh, okay. And on me we any partner crowd. When I'm forcing yes.
Brave victim look.
It's very, very serious. And I see this thing in most of the marriages. When one party is done, mobile can okay. After the other chance baako.
Now, media no kwampo na nkofo na gen say I should be to the draw. I say obi dey na kwa draw so ana because I say they not being stable and only kasa to say up back. But the next moment no kasa je me ko jano me let akwa ba hye mumu nsem na mu say me jano aware. But the same person the day before no ebe act say me person me ye na member eba back to maintain. And omo baba be catch me e ma me so me hu say oh opeye back but only me can say mo say me ni age na my friend no me friend na no tutu me huma me hum say ah me ya we na ye say like na dwen abefie no but onu
And
no interaction bibia and say
there's also one thing. Most of the times, and you coffee bush opinion, those people never. Oh, I saw for they will begin to talk. When no, he will pretend, she will pretend. Say what? Oh, the omo kind na mate. How about muko we are calling nipa no ofie? Whatever happens is between omumienu. That's when oba kind na okra na uti kra na ye consideration abamu no. Me kra na me ka
yeah some from day one in nice mo consider
what you say? Behind muko we are behind closed door and some oba kan no. Say the other part in the Bible and say be catch am you would never believe.
any year during the stage now I say you okay but to the people from the outside no you okay but who sir but it is at the starting stage now omu no mu so ban say on obi o they see but me say the do the starting stage no everybody around me so say on me
On obi but
because yeah on me me ho ko dim say me so my imagine say me so the me fi hu dem fi to me
codependency. So do you say be share that your topic? Codependency. Yade kese pa ba ko a ama people are still and then a developing a Stockholm syndrome no the ability to endure nonsense.
Oba ndio and found
Then no waje. Maybe akoba ni ahwe aso. Ebe kaka wa ba ya wafo no say because you know say the routine no. I was say ebo aso.
yeah
It's hard. I don't know
aya
you
na
can
ko
and you joke. It's
yeah
not a
aya
joke.
ko it me ka say ofu bit me ka say me na nkɔde ne nsa bɔ me anka mekɔ dadaada ɛnto wada
They say
ɛnto wada
everybody is a motivational speaker until it's their story.
ɛnto
I
wada
have this
mo
quote.
me wonya tsen wo nsa na mekɔ woboa
Whoa,
ma ne
over
nto
for
na hwɛ nyɛ
Ubegale.
me nyɛ yɛbɔ maso me ɛnyɛ sɛ yɛbɔ maso na mekɔɔyɛ ba yɛbɔ maso na menyam no kwan po nyɛ hɔ na mekɔɔyɛ o so na I was fighting for the marriage and then but now one me dream one me say because I me adwuma hunu like I say let me ha me ho keke because I say on pel a kwa befa so obepam like they just sack you from the place no and no ye no so what dream is am so ye me den amet na ho but who say
Dependency, no.
I could baby no who say me who say I didn't say narcissistic behavior na me hu that na me say that idi na me nti baby obi am boss so me hu say bibi wo e fa it took me about 5 years after me back home 5 years after but still na me train na jin ko sa flying monkeys ni yes oh this are the jai onu abeba onu was san beba until I was just waiting for the day obeba abaka say oh me pa chow me yentina so with
I mean,
that
I'm
hope
way.
it just
And try say and pick more course. Wow, if you call
yeah
marriage, you went through that. Your person back can be so. We are Bama, we are bow. Sometimes I want people to speak. It's not be teach on because oh, these people they just feel like talking. People are going through
yeah
things. Oh, the offer. You can tell us what you went through. Whether so your bar na Bama, our Arabia Komu, we will give you time because last week I know my yes and we should also repeat this particular topic in the view because people are going through a lot. Obi,
so obi or experience with flying monkey bia so no on ka because flying monkey there obi our experience but on him say we omo
experience.
flying monkey
Yes.
yeah, like you said, we will be a breaking up. Now, what I'm for pa, I feel on in the corner. Eh, me see me, let me super. Me
Yeah,
who
there we
face
are.
na this hard time no, let me stop.
Oh. And then easy. Onya frozen we say. I think say she's going to be back. And maybe we not tomorrow. Lines not tomorrow. And I would like say wow, I'll go through these kind of experiences, over baso. Now on the ababeshe, it encourages people. And your mom go through those kind of things, They me program every Friday, I just want people to know say they are not alone. People are going through a lot. They had no idea about books. I'm on next week. I'll bring a lot of books, right? But there was one I read, The Manipulated Man. I read a book called Manipulated Man by Esther Villa, and then I'm reading it, and it talked to me much about embarrassment. And I also read about court control and mind control. It mostly fits to what we are talking about. There are so many other books in so I'm making and mostly, I used to watch and listen to people like experience, even cry professors on this particular topic. Me and 2019, it was something I was consuming it like water 24/7. And idea my was I wanted to understand human and find out if we could heal certain kind of people. And so far, my research, these people can be healed. The only thing I'm kind say they could, unless they allow themselves. What I say, what I realized was these people can only be healed unless they allow themselves, unless they recognize that they have an issue that they need to fix. Yes, our boy. Yes, our boy. Aha. We have like yeah. Yankasa be is yakasa be 57 minutes. Yankasa be 1 hour 15 minutes. Name your lines in the two. Because we need to I say a blank for obo how you see your tiny German name the way you you are with this person or drain you like upesa with spacey, like people don't get it. This thing is very, very draining. It's very, very draining. Kasa.
Normal aware senyama nkuya utumi call for separation. So call for separation na be man who say anaso oba who say no me spouse in the back. But narcissistic abuse bia ni who call for separation e betinya ye da. Say na nka minim say narcissistic abuser ke bia na nka manko anase me call e my madwen say me call ema ye sesi nka me call e na me hu say ma endi. Narcissistic abuse bia ni wa separation no it comes back because someone goes to dada wona ne go hona po betimi eja wo hoko obia o feel say otimi edit healing ye bia no healing after the ghosting stage. They ghost you for some time. One kasa wotimi atina for 3 months 4 months without the narcissist in your life, and then I kasa wotimi break up. Until no say wo kasa wo call for separation, it's more or less like ghosting. Because who feel say enko ye mama man hwe ya mebodam anhwe ya mewu nti mama ntem wo kakra na mpanifo mbrem ensesi enye nti no yen say like just know the difference between narcissistic relationship and a normal relationship. A normal relationship separation can work, can bring you back together, but a narcissistic relationship and as a marriage there separation ain't mean for alpha bia mbada afimpo na be say
Vegeta
ebeti nti say wunim say relationship and as a ware woman a narcissistic with marriage and say wo konina ye wan say wo bobo ho preko you just try to keep things that you need to keep, because when na ye japade ne ade na wo je hokọ saa na e say wo say bibie fi wonsa. Say a normal relationship and wunim say make no ye be say back because we no be come back to the senses. But narcissistic one any
yeah, I'm saying yeah, 50 time live here. There's one particular aspect here. It seems that we are ignoring. There are some narcissists who are own jauma wonko. That one too is there.
Oh, and yourself, I didn't say they get supply from you.
Yeah.
That control a supply. And your supply
and yeah. Konongo kaya. Or no
supply and they be. And yes, sir, or do who's come when I supply, and I saw no down when I supply. Supply and it's the only control over you. Ultimate take through. Yes. Into no so kasa wo kwa o ma wo nko because one of baba controlling. instead me media make kind say sana ye me ko kwa bom pene ma me nko woni how I see ya me ko ye ade na me pese me ya pa me de ko no kwa se la o ma me nko da but me nim say me ne neti won so bibia nche so pe me wo ho so nti de na wo hwehwe fi mu wo pese wo tete na me wu keka na because that is why that is what will come into your mind say o pese wo tete mu ku keke because bibia ni wo kese o treat you as a spouse but or cause so say menko because you're going to deprive them of the supply all show so all did you attempt all control you a comment do and now who show no not ocean I say no for be I saw or the moon some crab one thing and none any aji and money if feel like say I said they feed on it into who company my won't quad that but so person who feel any narcissistic relationship be one won't bon kayo say me jaw eh ko pen wasa be ka say me jaw baby won't be one nka was there be a narcissist no pon be ka say me jaw but wo de won't be one nka hwe say wo jaw no time no so ya bam na wo pe jaw na wo ko because wo ko bona manesa wo pese wo jaw na afi na oba be sell mo and obe make sure say obo say wo nya obe jaw na ntino obe ti bibie fi mo sem
obo on so nya hint ne say ubeja na obe started the whole process all over again, love bombing. By this time no mindset is say the mindset is to win you, and this time you know when you are not ready and you are not seeing what is coming, you know, they do it. And to bones say maybe why dream or to me come oba no obi to me change at I think last 2 weeks oba bi kumu be bi sa I think Nigeria or Ghana, something like that.
Yeah it's in the X di me boa
no. Yeah, my main car same way. Brothers, brothers, sisters, X is X. Your X was an example. X is a mistake. Move on. He will pass it. Because move breno the X and the year but I say when I see a day na bakusi abonting. You are not decisive. You don't know whether to move out or you don't know whether to come back to the room. Mubino bebreno, that's the condition of mumu. Maware, but yes, you still have a connection with your ex. You still have a connection. You still have that feeling. Obo do a certain level mpa, o need that connection in the man kunu. O need that connection in the man yere. Or that's so kind on any ex in year. You've not healed past. Oba bro. Oba ware, you have a sweet home, a sweet wife, a sweet husband, kids. By yesterday, Oba come you kun to say boa. The 2-year brother no. Okay, what's Canada? Now we share the same when you compare Obama or Kumba man to Ghana and Casa wife, and I was like,
yeah,
di obi wo atem. Yen kan obi wo eche asembone and could deserve it atem die pa. Because I was like, you have a perfect woman, a nice woman, who on akwada. So what again? Sanko for a preman from my 25 years, you saw a story building. Onyan way fine. Now there a shame in the crown say on any years and what plan so bukuno. Into yes the ex no on any dahona again also sounds so a boy. On kwasiade omoye be ma na buy argument because na no ban san so fan ku asa things they go on no into ye be ma de be me ka kire mo say mo amoye o na fans a master key na dey me serew me I am an advocate of one woman is enough. One woman is enough. Me, that's what I campaign. I believe in nuclear family system. I believe in one man, one woman. And then I may believe in. I don't believe in Bama. Oh, area, you still have to go around and someone call for that. Me, I don't support that. My channel remains and also propagate those kind of information. I believe in Sawa Bama. To say the old Bama, no, but to so we will be the how, but cockroaches kind in the Kumano, any tuno. the same way and we yell on your dear on your bricks on your plywood or your nipa at the or your nipa at the said the unia bar. Ain't the old day no was it last week in America? There are people they want about to endurance and fun, and in the end, no, what you say, they now give you the title say you're a good woman. Charlie, sans and from Munjai says you'll buy papa you. I come on, how is she going to take up this kid? Muye be a mon general. Muya dear some general. It's a woo guy you. You couldn't to actually Ghana so they mistake with Diagula, a very foolish case. Ghana is all about having money. Who is can't there? You escape a lot of cases. What I say? Who be diako? Like you know, they makes me sit there. I still don't. Me story and I still don't get it.
So many exes do wow. So many exes do wow. Go back no. Doom. And no, we more I still it's me jai. Asking about back. It's me jai asking back. Any a normal relationship. But obi no ya abuser no. Who sign call back obi kum. Who sign call back obi do dam.
Obi our revenge. Who Jana true. Obi who Johnny Jan who Jan ho call you no. And then the team set 1,000 years ago or punish you. It's what don't hold bar. What don't know.
In silence, I say you have to run away from flying monkeys, no, because they will use the flying monkeys to get you back. You know, and then in the attack flying monkeys because flying monkeys no a bit because I didn't know what's flying monkey named Tia Warren. Only the answer say obey dear ma narcissist na kuma to game obey boy says here a warrior on the Jumano no on your be will be or fee. But when a narcissist never got now. Is it going to continue? And that's what obey Libby like over 10 over a new leaf. It is only one case of it is a one fan food team so months. You might think say stage nice or a lab bombing you was just for a few while. Madame Fubiana making us a missing. Bemano, it's interesting Canadian now on so. Emma, one time when I'm calling the Johnny Fifi, because now I paid the Bemano. I will kill you. Some man come home for me. Come home for me. In some man, girl, no name call 4 a Johnny Fifi. Inside down for 4 years no more. Go music no high man. So no name call and the children were happy. So say they were living in a peaceful home because they didn't some of the fear a chaos. They be a chaos. The being rent no or for a year. Doing that 1 year, and a guy and say or sign transform me. Lab bombing stage no. It's a feel I said Odija, no the how we see so market be no say or one kwaje. Oh no, for school fees no go chia. It's no bad who say, wait yeah, what's the no or bed give it out in the rent no. As I guy no sample for higher for a 5-bedroom so say 4-bedroom house. So my rent 4-bedroom in Kwana Metia, me home meninje, it's in the fee baby a one. Was not one 1-bedroom flat. To be a woman would collapse on a black 5-bedroom. I will make a chance and say, on China, uncle every weekend, no coffee is buying. First, as I will give it up, sir, a diner while renting. So, of course, they be I say, leave my house to me fear. No, I just can't soon. Who knew no better maybe I yell. It's a weekend, no coffee is buying. Or cool weekend, Miss say, who call it to say, or send yet piano. Or put a phone, when you call cramper, hey, for phone, use your password, open the phone, let me see. I say, sign,
controlling
controlling that sunshine. Let me say, hey, it's always me asking for 10 and 10 years. Would I say, would I know rent this one and fee? Mania, what son, of course, weekend, a quite man of work. We know who are crowd right there, but my space for Cameroon and a guy on society. Rent no swing and nice when you see your best idea to another 1 year. No, at a tiny and which emanate through the Quatina guy and so. And easy. You see, and easy. You see, and I say, I don't know a movie. I call the next level. Say, the phone was simple. Feeder for ever qualification. Kakan were permanent. This is my house. Kakan were permanent. The list I put in Tokano Campo there. First, not about every week, as you say, every 3 days, and I say every 2 days, and I say every day. I said de bia no na eba for ekọ like ekọ so into the sound for phone separation ekọ se den or the lab bomb no sign the meaning in the back wonya no wasan enya saa kind of because na of supply ne so be control because see I say what ne ho no or the no ho wuntimi be hye no wuntimi be hye ne se koda and say mame like chinchina me pese me hu but only ne bet na the same roofer ono ye bema or sign be control say we ye me fie nti nkofo bi mo ho a wo hwe mu suban a enye suban a ebe ye yie so who say or a narcissistic behavior and now remember what you say enye yie for a normal relationship oh we can work things out but narcissistic relationship need dey flying monkeys no be use am on kan po dey say flying monkeys na kasa na no your bar side friends ni bi aka say ahokin ti wo dey ko but me dey na I said I didn't want to say too much because I said who one way egu sa na dey wo be advice so nso enfim but na me hu wo me dey no hu sa bia na me hu wo guy no say we amu na mo ye ba ko ensisa afa dey of round who say no adwade no ye because I said we be kwa ba ko be ko round sa roller coaster no enye ye dey so we say only the guy not now for 12 years or so but why yeah from day one I draining na to date day one lady no who's kind of campus no I look very fresh from time of years school guy no
Ba say ne krama
why
batan no.
is abrowa
Krama batan.
they why is abrowa to say come I say oh what's in the kitchen campus say
example say krama ewo na so onye aduane ndi a the way we si bi ye no or na manasa mframa bɔ no kra no saa no mo ye twi so ni na
obie na no tumi keka nsɛm bia nsɛmfo bi otumi bi da no kɛkyɛ ɔba wo ne na wofo sɛ woyɛ apɔnkyɛne frog ɔsɛ wofrɛ me sɛ meyɛ frog woyɛ frog woyɛ worse than a frog crown yeah otu fi ne fie na ɔsan kɔda ne ne kɔtena sɛ baabi a odu no like calling her name nti wobɛdwe ho bisa sɛ nti ɔkɔɔɛ na ɛyɛ anaasɛ but ahokyerɛ nti ebi bebree wɔ hɔ a ahokyerɛ atumi ma ɔmo san kɔ back to ɔmo ex nti sɛ wonyɛ busuafoɔ bi mo anso wo wobɛkɔ akɔkɔkɔ wo prɛko but ɛsɛ woyɛ ahwɛ yie ma wɔ saa nkɔfoɔ no a just listen to your spirit you have to be objective hu sɛ adeɛ wɔ nipa ko nso ban te sɛn membisa obi opinion nipa ko na wobisa no opinion no saa flying monkey no the relationship between ɔno ne saa wo ex no anaasɛ wo partner no ɛyɛ cordial because omo was a beautiful mask that they portray outside. So no because oh yeah, but this is a wo no so yeah na. So no kase mpako ne ya odi ama no se wo ne ntina. But wo ne kotena se na no si ye ma no sa na oye ma wo so ana. Because they say wo kind who say they find it easy to help people from outside than helping their own. They find it easy to listen to people from outside than to listen to their own. They find it so easy to be one with people from outside. Na woman no or no nya baako. Nti saa nipa ko ne ye one ka che say sign ko back. Bisa ho say ono wo ye ono ne ye one, ono wo so ye one saa na. So one year objective who the reality on the ground. I am following instinct. Who say all the signs that you saw now you ignored me. They are now surfacing. Now obi ba flying monkey bi ba ka che say sign ko back. Wo ko back no. Flying monkey on any bet nana. Saa nyama na wo ignore na no. Ebesan aba back and ebeye worse than before. Because say me ye marking some person me call back to wo. Me kampuno na me like me ko sorry. I must off no catch them oh friend me out of the lot. To can send the brain me say hey wow wakasampa. Na my marking some person me call back. Me on or the kasa we yan or NDS say shena wan call back. Who call back a bear worse than I see so me na me wo humanity. Who call back a bear worse. You say hey but na me ma bobo me hu na ewie aka che me busuafo mo ha say na se me san akọ back akọ ware wo be ka che me mama me nkọ ba mi say wa ware ana wa ware a ukunu ono na ti ana so woni na ti dia wo me de wo ka che me say me de mentina ha wo me tie mpo na my imagine say me kwankasa until say me bon pa ka Nyankopɔn say on dan bibie bi nsɛ me say o pese me call back and say me science na madam for be o ko ma say ta jo wo ko ba me say me ko worry because me nkwa me hwe nkola afọ until say me imagine say me be call wia na cho or fresh say before me ba mention letter and state wo letter mu say me na me de me pay ba bibi to me nya na asam e wona me hu say Nyankopɔn na e reveal ya kye me say enye say me ko na me pem baby tonight me pem baby tonight kwampo no it take be about 2 years or so or 3 years and some me file for divorce no it pem baby tonight come let's na me hope people say obesa na wa san aba okay wo de jar man mbo ne bra obo ne bra na so bra obeba nti na sa na madwen me obo ne bra na so bra oye mba asam o e de enfa me ho obra na so ba meje no but me who say narcissist to din bi wo ho sa na me reading into it who say Fani pa kwa metin to we na no a narcissist no obebra no wa ba obebra wa ba
Only maybe
ni
the feeling when you begin to go through those things and you begin to take afa.
I also die. I also die. Hey, none the done na me shedding. Hey, so of falling into this box. No, I'm taking no.
Obi do to be take care na TKC.
Yeah.
Wow.
I said I also die.
I mean, be lines. No, be lines na to ma. We do to akasa, but the line to so. Obetin ya frɛ.
I also be also die. Hey.
Yeah.
Na kisa all this one na den na wo ye na wo tun ho saa na wo se be san go for months so.
Yeah.
Make us ask me chama me say mama. Today we na wo ka jam dem me twa na. I don't hear you. Onye ye. Me too waste me time them. Planet here. Nti no so we hu say mpako ne narcissist na wo be fi se be yi.
If I tell me the number not to screen so but which after WhatsApp now what they will experience and they will be fair more when nimu abe kasa ma obi nso ehia bi dey free mu the you know your person ni penny the eda ho some of you these are the kind of people mu date o man na some worry o if I already have your number now per se be frawa and answer me ya true me e share chatting mu say uni me number no so save it and call on WhatsApp. We are waiting. Me dey ni nkomo na just say me point ni here omo people are trying to unite victim back to the narcissist. Me na ya na ehu no. Especially they are omo me ya so far you omo dan flying monkeys. Kwalaba. Hello, madam.
Papa.
Akwaba, yeti o.
Ejuma o. Auntie Ajwa. Apo na.
Ajoso.
Mpacho. Me de no ho. Me su bi ko bi mu saa o. Enra ho sa na ye de ka platform ne so me de so
so yeah.
2008. Na me nyam 3 months. O si ye nyo ne me nyam. Na me ko pe me ba papa. Na ma wo pa da hospital. Na me obi eni me nchen na me hwehwe obi ama na bra me car seat because ko adwuma and I walk am nti I didn't go home. Na olu me nam kwan so me nko na me drive ko hospital. Ma wo wie na me frɛ bra ya ka chem se me ko hwehwe me ba papa. No nto ka on ko fa car seat ni mre me. Eni ya me nyama oba be free fie ho no. Ofa fie ho ne me nyina yi ne your joint account. Afa ne me nyina jame I can't say 50 cents. America for one kind of quarter no mienu. I say 50 pesos. I'm fan say Ghana quarter make 50 pesos. Sika wo jam wo mu no. Na me kopɛ me ho asɛm ko busa me krache. Na bone be na me dia yew. Asi ka oba me nyem. Ene wo ye me papa. Owie no no san hare fly monkeys ya. Afa ni ma hu sa omo ye fly monkeys no. Jam me dem from jam se de o ka no wo nchen. Not oh, mommy, a baby, no, come with them, mommy, a baby, no, come with them. na me to na me su I end up with 3 enkwala mienu na me da obi form for 1 year
on not that mattress
na me da form
actually
onne me yonko ba me de me krata ma ne so onye adwuma na sisi onne ne tia o maware me yonko ba no onne ne ti sisi a enti sa narcissist ade ya mo kire ide no kwata ma o me sua ne ma fi because na me nim me ma me ya o se fi anya hwe ebe ye yie wo de tena ho e ponche me de bia be hu me na me de kapo ye me nim se tachi bronko a me nim nyina soasoa wa sorry anopa wo be kwa sorry no afi na no open kwan ani fufuo anopa ayibra akwati ada anopa 6 o'clock o se wa anye fufuo anya nkwan fresh ya asole no nko na ma woro ma asole atale egu ho na ma ye mewie na asole apon na ma tena konwom odi nyina na odi watam odi nyina na odi watam odi nyina na odi watam enti de ya kan de enye joke bi o ye no mu bi ye wa experience but me no ya na I don't want to visit it because it makes me sad. It makes me look say me nyinipa because o kan ya kan say wa wu nkwala me say we de oba be ma be ne pe abometre
just I be na ka na
what degree do
o ye wa de wa japa to the no me na ka to the nonsense degree to the nonsense degree ade me ye bibi ye me de ade o ya mo hie me obi friend am kan say my busy on friend me phone so me phone my busy me de tinya me sam nti me pon am me friend enti me nya me sam na me tinya me on hira o pa mo am tie na mo me ma na mo control me jeje mo phone hwehwe de wo so no sister fa ho agene because e jabi ba da no ni nyina no first service ni bia no obetime dum se agam e si am nya me ya madoma me free mu na me say me de e ma nyina am na ho otan nyina me na me ya free
just say omomo hu say we don't unyo bia like I say we devalue won't believe you will not even believe in yourself again. You see yourself as the worthless. That's what they mostly
number
do.
1.
Yo.
And no dear na number 1. Na me tell me de me nka ndipa ho kra. E kire ya. E na me ma me se enya hwe, enya fe me kwa asoro kwa na me fere. Mi wura nipa ma na me fere. Na me se de na ma ye me hu nya fe kaka. E na nyame adom. Metimi atiasi nipa mu kakra na nipa kwa metimi kobi. Nti nyame won hira mo pa wa adwuma pa moyo me se me de
na bye me before I say next caller baba no you heard what she was saying. Once she went through all the process, love bombing, gaslighting, silent treatment, devalue and discard. I say I feel crowd or a born 300 penal. Devaluing stage. Wow.
Sorry, dear, me say, yeah, make competent for the first 2, me who second born, no cannot have so cast as me. When you be me be ya brand here or pay or bow. It's a one that miss psyche my venus and me baby are committing here. But me say, I could do phone. If we see thing.
About your
send me message.
About
You can message on me inbox him. Say that is very. That is mommy or US. Also called through narcissistic relationship. That is very true, my sister. After reading on that word, I began to know who I was living with. God bless you, Pa, for teaching people. Because when you two word nepe, who better say that we are recent. Since I can say, what take a boss, what take name say, hey, are they? No, about sending message say, it be too. When say word, no, first all your research, no, who's a we ain't ye. Oh, say no, she cannot say flying monkeys in the mammy no afraid, no flying monkeys, not only pambas somewhere flying monkeys. Flying monkeys in your moon, ding. Why, if your bet's not in who sa 10 years, 20 years, any ye cry. I'm so happy, say, at least no, for a at the almost here. And a lot of people have experienced it into no. Yes, I won't want to walk. I said, we experience but a lot of people have gone through it now. assigning to no Emma spread it. One for your question narcissist, but who we about them now? You always be ahead into no. Who be easy with me spot is a we are narcissist. Who could be cry.
Mr. Mary, for na man to me ankasa me CV na ma frɛ. Mr. Mary Sapon. So we CV na nye ya. You can either email me your number through this Gmail and answer be through comment section ho. Na ma frɛ. Ba. Yeah. Obetimi atwerɛ wo number no. E dey go ho. We are me delete number na free way nebo. Yeah, you can do that. But obetimi afrɛ. Just say I don't know, yeah, kind of no. Someone might think say okay. Okay, the number not to her. Okay, let me just see.
Very real. Very real. Like let me make a narcissistic abuse, and yet any other normal abuse. So we are PTSD in the crown of film.
Hey, pa, you go through all the.
I think I mean now it's a therapist and so as so been within common. Been within common some of the needing come what for dimuda. Now on track so yes, I can come to say you know won't say
okay, call about your Sandy. Hello, Sandy.
Hello, brother Seth.
Yeah.
But so good. Yeah,
you too.
Michio and Star Johnson Michiano.
Yeah, Joseph.
Topic here more discussing. I'm missing me person me chip in a little bit.
Sure.
You know, narcissist for no. May share be as family members. Honestly speaking, not in a relationship wise, but people who are close to me, a bit more partners. So I know when someone is talking about narcissism, I know what they're talking about. Even though I'm names a narcissist, like a narcissist, you know. But more status and more use na status and research. These people more can very true, they don't change.
They cannot change.
But one thing is, yeah, once they realize that waiting me, I recover, yes. Then they will do anything to get your attention. They will do anything to get back with you. Secondly, one thing I've realized is a man and a man I'm be with narcissist. This is their mentality. This is what I've realized. They think that spiritually someone is working their partners.
Mm-hmm.
You know the reason why? Because nipa no now you're narcissist. Or no ade ebe kwa kope like Megan ebi ane mame and a family member and a friend be no aka church asemu actually no say any sense no a paint ne partner ne black actually. And meanwhile family member be who has and I said friend be who has said over paint to partner black actually or beka support your partner or be support it. And it's a nipa na oye the partner one you careful beka say nipa no abi with or partner, which is not. That's one thing I've learned because I know few people on partner no a narcissist or more hiding behind people. And it's like me kind of say people now more near more close be with you more something like that. That's what their partner they think, but it's never like that. That's how narcissistic people are. Because honestly speaking, most cases I'm share on this platform and I started here research about narcissists. And because I've dealt with a lot of family members of mine, so that's made me rule. Oh yeah, I'm of movie on because I don't have time to do with childish behavior and immature people. But I had to cut them off when a relationship because some of them said that they be more into easy like narcissist like I said obi say Obama moment now. Very true. Obama they are repeatedly. Like the bear or the bear or the bear. And any time I won't con one year for why destroy, why vandalize. Now into me and do who be. And I make and why should I because a spiritual problem? No, any panisu.
Nature.
In nature, yeah. And yes, I be a spiritual problem. I know what I'm talking about. Me say or you're almost so you also by born in your own narcissist. Obi or her. Like me, I've been in a relationship with someone and not Nisuba yet. So, oh no, it was like, oh can be a trainer. He would do it, but he would take his time. It's like, me don't to mean something. So, but I will listen to you, but in my own time. And when you're different from Obi, I own Tiewa Semokra. I was like, most artists will teach you on this platform. I was like, no, I need to go before I go into any other relationship. I mentioned. Let me read about it here. And that's why I realized some of my friends, they are dealing with narcissists. And they're not, I don't know how to put it, but they don't even realize that they are dealing with people like that. They think that is a spiritual problem. So I saw a few of them down and said, no, this is not spiritual problem. Go read about narcissist people. How moody. But the funny thing is, some of them still want to go back to them. So you have to step back, because you can't really, advise intimate persons born. Because my imagine said there are some issues that men can be because on their relationship. If you have a friend, the partner you be nothing, or share scene now or person come back. How do you deal with a person like that? Is it good to stay, back off from relationship? I mean, you're gonna support the person, but is it good to, sort of back off from a relationship at first and as a bekan kakra to besusuaka? Because I don't know. I have someone that would deal with a guy like that or nyapa wo back premature and I can't or 6 months. And trust me, I can't have cerebral palsy because of that guy, because I left Ojano. And even the day the reason I got no any premature baby was the guy sent her a message say I hate you, and I kind of come and tell her force cancer delivery, so they had to rush her to emergency room no monko work, and it's a whole lot of things. But from what she's saying, she still wanna be with the guy. Into me, my man is a mean kabi. Into person me who say. Is it good to make be an answer me for advice? Because I don't know what to say. I'm like, okay, it's up to you, but I need help in amazing little contribution. Thank you.
Yeah, good point.
Amen.
Yeah, the question, no, go answer, man.
When I said, one thing again, even for yes, Christo Crampono, or who was sending us, say, come on to me, or you done the band, a heavy letter, and I'll give you rest. It takes one casano, I just want to say, mom, as a whoopie say, yes, swear, yes, swear. So, one person, best one, the only thing that we can do is send them because the person needs a therapist. Therapists, mostly they have also been through it, especially narcissistic therapists. When you're obia, what fame deep pain? I'll bet in your culture and say, I deal with Abia Nams and Wokan. You've not been in a narcissistic relationship with family members, but it takes someone who has already been in a narcissistic relationship. I'll bet in your culture say, I deal with engagement because saying I'm Mr. Atome, the saying me fan, a could do honor, say me buy, and the person just needs to be objective, and then I can't be formal. One case one accept say idea we any year won't mean anything with that. Until it takes one case we are down for us a wood to a down for say we any year on far because on gym teams on any. It's because of the process and narcissist not in the film. Namaka who no akaka. I saw best son. It's me na ye can be. Me namaka say wouldn't pay a mabo. Da me call me say oba me nyim and I don't 12 o'clock me na bontin. Ya tell me akwanche say me ko pai but one is how oil near dear was junction from Mompire because I didn't soon high. Make a boss vampire junction, me buy a lock in it. Me mammy will walk around, me says, I'm born to come some mammy, you must say, who never to keen now the kinaton. Make a vampire. Make a bomb name show topa, or bar painful, no means now one same vampire, Mr. Susu, or for no person will say a warrior. Me buy one lock doors ni na mo the key that turn into or no buy and me one of my friend one fat and some meko or no buy and or lock a dine on be sample some me one hit. Me buy and me won't talk mo put any t-shirt me na Sunday see too. The vampire and say, oh, because a vampire man narcissist, really? Over vampire man narcissist. They need a hopper and yet soon was in here. I fed the Mijina one thing one and saying no. Guy of person humiliate me. Let me feel lady be some how could any feel. They didn't say, oh, me sound quiet. Me quiet no, I don't know with 2 million no go abonting colani demo. I just say post bill. Or 2 million na me bags, me entire me the sorry. Me entire me this kwan him for me mpaboa, me underwear di bia. E be gun colani do ano. Colani take your swans mo komu dem. No sign in the ring can say, men worry you. Before me fear Accra no. No, like I was I was praying seriously because Obia knew what bet me abaka cham sade when you so me gidi yes say sunsun. And say yes sunsun masa e yesuban e yesuban.
Hello, Pacho Nyakwala. Mama. Akwaba, Mama.
Hello, Pacho to me.
Ya to nkapa, Pacho wanonko.
I mean, some way you mapa moye.
Amen.
I this year can see it. I yes, yeah, dear room. I told you, I know also winning. Yeah, and so no. Ufiri asese uti eni pani bi ho na utumi hu ni se eni bi no ebi wo ba bia unya ka wo de ho a e anaye enti nyame nhira mo adwuma pa mo ye
Amen.
Mami ado I had to say I hope say mo ho ye
Brother do.
ya danyame ase na de atia ni se amo ka fa narcissist we ade bi a na kakane no yenta ntisa ensem no bebre yenta ntisa edini mpo ba mo fi asese mo kyerɛkyerɛ afa na yehu se na tuba bi wo hono ma ye friend narcissist ana se bi anipa bi wo hono ma o musuni o moban etisa na ne kura ne nyame anim ye free se me fi asese me tie mama adoa a wo kyerɛkyerɛ yensa narcissist we na me ametena ase na me dwen nyoma bebre hu na me hu say ampa say na eto de bi ni nipa bi bonsa ho a eya na wo mo tete san so na ya na ye nheda ni na ya yere ye ho ni ye de ye mpa bo ni ye bompa ye na ye ho akompa nyina enso so na ye nim say sa de kodi a nipa suba nipa no wo mu no eya de bi a eye ni su a ete so no a ye na de nte bi a obesesa ansa na wotumi anyamoa na wotumi asesa na ye de aye mpa body akom kire na ye haye ho na nipa bebre nso no etimu na chese bi wu e wa ware mu kra e wo sankofoi e sa no enti no kra ni me dia me fra ye de ameka ne se nyame nhira mo bebre wadwuma pa ene nyoma mu bie so e de kire nipa e ma mu hu ni se nipa bi wo ho no mo mo tesa na nipa usie nipa bi ya no tesa kwan sei e de kwan sei na betumi ne na fa so na me dia me hu wo na ze hu pa ne se only omotia e was so more condition or so more bondage or more limit maybe or cross that barrier we are ultimately na bi so one yen is sad ade ba kwa me hu wo mo ne se one yen is sad obey your basabasa and I face so no
narcissists they don't respect boundaries. They don't.
Yeah, obey they don't respect it. Obey breaking. And yeah, we are the day obey. No matter what you do, obey breaking. But I said the bear so breaking now. What true one? Obey who is saying. So be who say beer. Bibi say no yeah. Na so no out. Na so no doing one. Obey who say bibi say no yeah. Into the mouth yeah then. We jam hono mo koi because when you catch any that. Well, because omo ye nipa bi onu omo tia. One kasa nipa na onu omo tia no. Want to me just nipa su a wankasa wo ye no po no obesesa because money one thing I found about them and they say so what to say wine behavior no money one why we the papa what is that because push you to the wall why you baby and say and I face so no you will not be on your own sister completely say once in a way of they say their depression and not say stress that sister no what behave to so more you will be like them and I say you'll be so stressed and you'll be depressed rather I'm out to say to me to see also it's never be how many conform and narcissists here a lot of them they break it down because they were trying to be and you can't change them. You can't change them. It's at the end of the day, no one said, "Nani pana who person who the papa pana momo what break it down." Now momo who soon assistant no abaya basa. You either become frustrated, obey basa, and I say be abayare, and I say be found woo, and I say be abayare for mental home, and I say be a obey papa yet to say one more. The one thing I mean when say, "When you yet to say more, I do more pa no, I you have narcissism on face on pan say." You're doing your own order by no. Pesacra. Oh, the Sasuno about one big pet who bones one say you'll be cool. Until I am not the brain no to me cool or my urinal and after woman cool. I do to me no one or no moment out the sano. So we put the Sa Subani be dinner. When Kuma, you're by or no, you will not like it. Until I dear coming when he says, the only power. That's the only one who is only a bit if I call you a narcissist. A dear back was so yes, there was so to me show we now to once a wound to me Sano. No one who said was so to me found one day because Nankopon am my enemy. Now, a dear back fire now away when I say a first idea a Christopher in the year Christopher so be was sad to be any more FM nasty. Now it's none of one or being cassette and not will be no mono. So you'll be a Sabe meeting ebi awon kwala woni kwala so kwa na kai hu se won so wo abusia ofri abusia mu enti ne won to meet na nipa bi hu saa enti na hwa na on sei ana se bi a on comment home ana se bi a wu ana se bi a hu nya wo ma ho no mo na mom na beboa se woni pa na wo se nipa ko no ho no ubenya ka yi na wa ha hu su yi we no na ya na tumi si wo ko bebre so be hu ye so bi akoku obi ebi ene nipa kon no koku nipa kon ko ebi ano ye sofo enye se bi a eye ne pese obeku nipa no na emum eye suban bi atini mu eye bribi atini mu ni su ene ne ban no enti no so no e narcissist no se wo fu se jode ye no be ye ni bi a obeku ato atwe I'm telling you
these people don't play games with them.
Or your soft form poor one shey obeku ato
atwe games with them
one shey pe obeku ato atwe asana na ni aba na ho so se wa ye bone e na omo so no emu bi wo ho no ma omo ye bone kra na omo nseda enya nuhu enti no se omo pa wo chowa eye dima won se bia oni obi narcissist bet na oba ye mfumso no oba beta kiro se bia me pa chofa teme eye din oba wu so de ade ne be nwon sa afa na o de aba betu so mum se wo mum no wo na wo ye ni papone se kwen bi so no me hu won pa wo kwen bi so na mum empire na me stress nyame ma ye enimde ne nyansa se de be ya de betumi de afa ye ho so yi so obi a hu hia e de ma ne ma obi a hu hia e de ma ne busia ebi no no e narcissist no no wo a wo nya narcissist no hu hia ma no because se wo ni ho na se wa twa wo fini hu a that been on one man who never heard one mama because of so a narcissist no me say ne mam so betumi abo man on e be den enti ne hene hu say so no ku to tuni a e be den no no amu ne man no ne wa wo no obetumi ahe wo mo enti nyama bebre wo ho ya ne to de bia e wo se etumi twin hu kwa tire na se ye sigina ya na se ye take decisions bia ye take no in a wise way ne hu say enye se bia who boni pakono and narcissist native modern and I say be a whooping in Guasi and I say name ye more whooping no the to be a yet so betchung kakra a yet so betchung kakra so one yes sir nasa one next nasty fear none yes shoulder to shoulder boot to boot Why say ye that could be what actually? Obeku atwatwene wanto ne nsa fa mo and the year bi obeye no wan ke yabe fu bi aso ana se bi abe commenta ho nti we dia mesira mo nyame nsira mo ene adwuma pa mo ye na mo ma ye mu bi ye hia de na ka ye nim se edi bi kora wo ho sei ana se bi suba bi sei kora wo ba bi na mo ma de hye ye mu no ama ye ni ada ho ye pa nyame nsira mo no nkosum ye mo adwen mu na mo fa mo mra o yesu di mu amen.
Amen. Oh,
Amen.
Amen. Me kono bi swaba. Amen.
Auntie, that's it. That's it.
Yeah. Tiamo onkomo ye wo be 15 minutes left. Nso betimi afre. Yeah. Nti ma de yamo onkomo 15 minutes obi fra be fa. So ane. Yeah.
Yeah, I was say ya auntie kan ye no. True. Kristoso na ma ye etimi tina ho chesa no. But sometimes wo hwa a wo say ubetimi aboa wo ho aboa nkwara no wo tun ho ebeboa. Yes. Madam Funasa me kan say of movie ye see ho a son on ni kun kwesna say. And last week na me ne kasa. After I say me pesa me kan bebre. You say sister ba kon so ka say ade no populate ho pesa o san come back. E den na we are down for na say wo ye. Sometimes no one down for be ya so be kan one atu. Because me kyerɛ wɔ Facebook and I said me kyerɛkyerɛ a ɛdɛ na ɛma me mark some down for me to me nka no kora ne nkyerɛw meka ne nyinaa otie wie a wɔn sɛ na so ɛte hɔ a asɛ ahokyere nti dɛ na ɔbɛka na meka asɛm baako bi de kyerɛ no ɔno ankasa ka kyerɛ me sɛ adwo asɛm a ɛka yi it has been ringing bell in my head ever since na me sɛ metu mu anam me sɛ wobɛtete wo sɛ ahokyere nti na wode wo nkɔla ne te ne nkyɛn wobɛtete wo mba in an abusive home. Now we better one, they will grow up from a humble home. And then I will pay. And they say, they are growing up from a humble home. But Brana may want abusive home. They say, you couldn't talk or motivo. Tell no one must so much to form. I need to win to young school. You say psychologically affect you. Uncolano on the phone, ye about come and now home. I went in it more day. Passing on Colano for Saturday, yes, Somalia and a buy as a refugee camp. Ye na ya fonfon wo nti no sometimes what think kwara wo a friend say abusive home na omo kra no ho mpom so they can't grow they can't even steady nti no better so be na che omo from a humble home who say ye mama or bread ye papa ono kwa na ehwe ye or bread nti no omo timi parents na ehwe omo na se ye since say omo mienu na mo be ka mo kuntokwa esa papa the children they see you as weak. So we are about who cause our busy marriage now. They see you as weak. So if you say like staying is going to make your children applaud you, say, why are they waiting at who they are? Rather than they will see you otherwise. So we are weak, you cannot even stand for yourself. That's your opinion or obi abuse now. Can you tell them to stand for themselves? Because who can wait to stand for yourself? We'll be too bad for yourself or obi bono and that's why you do it school or no on share for corner fine. And that's the on channel. On was a wood and a yet to one. So if you're able to, distance yourself from them now, a child can be say you are strong enough, and no matter what may and from may man a joke, may you man a pass, they see me as doing my best. Into no colano, a casa broaching collar, intermediate bar has think as you can transform it into the from hand colana. Hey. They are still the same. They know me. They know say I'm trying. They be all they don't want no like they are always even kids want to crumple. They be mommy, I love you. Mommy, I love you. Oh nah, you say I see said they are even far better off than saying they won't kind. And I say like they are far better off than saying your parents too, never tell me. But parents too to tell me is full of chaos. They are learning a whole lot of negative things in the family. Aya na yet work as a asofofomba essay. I didn't just asofofomba say me no they live a double standard life. Two-faced. Esunyo musuba wo fe esunyo musuba we abontin. Nti so for na the ba no who say na the papa suba say na tie wa efia. E dey na be ma wutini atenten. De bia no mo konto kwa de bia mo didi mu ho atem. Mo bo gina abontin na mo praise the Lord mo pese mo healing for. the best way is to just separate for the sake of the children. The
Children.
Nessa wo pese wo tena wo nessa wo dia wo de wo kwan wo anya hwe but wo kwan wo nessa nkwala no ebeka wo ti ase no kwa na tesen me I know that motivating me and even after I separated kwan I just wanted to even poison myself because who say me say si brana me hwese na me hya brabo ase me wie school na me ye medwuma ha wona me ya kakesi a me sitie na sisi a me din kwala 3 aba wi ase ba ko na mkwan so ba what am I going to start from? From her say, maybe she have found the Mukam Casam and some making coba, what the Kuma wants me to send Cola for Baba. Wouldn't me, it means some coba, and some say coba and costa casing. Giants and my family move a secret here, a much woman, a fancy maintenance, a fancy maintenance. Yes, it's easy, but at the end of the day, the children they are far better off. So obi wo hɔ akasa me ɛyɛ den ma me ase yɛ tinya yɛ ma na yɛ yi a nso betinya yɛ yakopɔn beebia na obi timi prosper some seed bi wɔ hɔ a soil bi ɛnyɛ adwuma some seed bi wɔ ɛkɔ yɛtu kɔ different soil ɛbɛyɛ adwuma the fact sɛ mema ba abɔkyi nkyɛ sɛ wote Ghana wonyɛ yi me sɛ mentimi amba a mehu sɛ yakopɔn na ne pɛ mu no pɛ sɛ metena Ghana nkɔbɛma ma prosper so it takes sɛ wobɛtu step ba time bi wɔ ne kunu yi wagya no hɔ ɔkɔ market ahomakye ba anadwo otimi hwɛ no nkola ne nyinaa ma mutimi adu baby nti na den na kyerɛ sɛ wo ntimi yɛ I said yeah modern life we always want to live a luxurious life than yɛ maame of course so kwa control tomatoes but in the work school wo ntimi control tomatoes and some life I difficult ama yɛ wo hwehwɛ office adwuma yɛ nti wo nyɛ office adwuma yɛ wo so yɛ unemployed but yɛ maame mo anko school so mo bi office ɔgye ko bi kako bibie fence kerosene mu na no moton e de hweye o anti nkola no kwa putimi so mu nti no but and then yem pese be say adwuma no e din because ya kasa ye building your life means to a certain level bia yentimi enko down enta ma ye hu chi ye first obetina ho saa se na be ya be ma no obetini ato bia ma mu but say e oba na ye abusive be ma na ye easy so obejai oba na ye abusive ade na be ma na ye easy so obejai because on so no ye bema no this ke be fi oja obetumi survive it. But the other way around I think because akoko ba time bi ani wo kwa ne mba edi fence bema ne chi akoko nyi bi ani wo ne mba ne chi ombedi oba ne chi so no fi so ote ne ho a ode mba ni na eko ne ko ba chi no but say ye ma me sika ye no ye anti true better wo bom pa ye mpa ye na ye bobi na ye say ye na me ni na adisi obi ani ho ye de chen me I just came down to a level where I felt so humiliated in front of everybody's eyes. But first, na kaya born say mommy say hey obabesia or ye juma driving and then bagu ni car me drive from a Zuma to Accra every weekend with me. They are born say mommy sa I do sometimes then I'm going to put them put the phone me. But down to that level because of our Arabia wutima mpakono ebe catch up one thing for come didi watem. No matter your situation, there's no justification for staying in a narcissistic relationship. It will never go anywhere. But narcissists for they will never even be accompanied during their old age. Narcissists they are no why penny or no big deal. Narcissists
they are always alone. They are always alone. And karma always reaches them when they are old.
Yes. Nti no wot na ho a wo no wa betina sa suban we hu. Suban we ya nko yie no. Won cement na ho. Ebedu time wo bekọ 30 years mo be ware krampa. After 30 years wo beja ho akọ. Nti no why are you not even making up your mind to distance yourself from now? Na be ya you can live a better life. Dan say wo be twan ya abro ya akokra no na chi wo betwe ho. Hu bi akọ di maybe. And because you share investments na ya na I didn't say between you. I had to choose between the investment and my life. Tell on what choose between your properties and your life. So because of properties into whom you get the body baby. But who jai properties somewhere and no one almost they came into your life to extort you for you to leave, and because so they don't have that mindset to marry, but they just want to use people. Be in their life, then dampeno, like our you know, marriage, there's kind of this commitment. Narcissistic people don't know how to commit themselves in relationships. They have acquaintances, they have followers, they have friends from afar, but actual friends no more they cannot keep up because it goes with sacrifices, it goes with commitment. Almost suddenly it is out of their books. Are there kind of commitment sacrifice? You know, our real so the no it's no only ready to sacrifice that committee, and then there's no marriage. Why should it be one sided? One over they be a mutual affair. It takes two. It is a one way ya kwampa still in ye da. One way obey ya ye da. It's no other now won't save that kind of energy. No. It was a bit to new energy na anti kind. So one best sign you depressed that what yet is almost then you'll be fighting back. It's not healthy. It's not healthy. The best thing is we realize is be objective. Just look at the realities on the ground. The truth is always bitter. Bitter, they also where I to say who did not attempt. There's a whole person in the relationship. But I'm just looking at the behavior from the other person. That make our child say the way that's when we answer they are users, they use people. But at end say or men better pill. Who can put over some natural say say on pay or bet now a trauma bond. The person is not giving them the love that they need, but they are finding it difficult to withdraw. Trauma bonding, over bonding with the person, very tight one. For you to separate is a problem. But that doesn't mean that you are happy in that relationship or marriage too. And then a traumatic, like there's nothing that you can do. We are down for one to me and you don't have that kind of capacity. The only thing that you can do is to advise. When the time comes in, a 2 year for Madame Fu come has a I said the name inquiry me. To me, yes, I'm like me that kind of strength. I didn't have that kind of strength to come out. Yes, dear Metinasina, me kind of blah 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 blah. So daddy, when the time comes, you know say it has come for you to part ways with the person. Because unless you say one person what me read it more, because knowledge is power. When you read more about this kind of behavior, then you know what's next. I deal with a bit harming my main trimming home. And so once I realize that this thing is not going to work now. And if you don't read about them, you can never gain that kind of knowledge and the strength to come out of it.
Great one.
But I said,
great one. I carry 2 minutes. I'm not advanced next week, you know. Better terminologies, you know. So, last week and this week, you know, we decided say Bekasa about flying monkeys, any enablers, you know. So, I believe say you emphasize on this particular two, you know, for the past 2 weeks in the team. You know, say Matia say, I'm not advanced next week. Bekasa for the when you conclusion idea. Next week, terminologies, you know, which one next?
Oh, friends say fly monkeys no F no. And say no, let me see the next.
EFG. That means gaslighting, no.
Gaslighting.
And you need to be create treated like the whole program. Gaslighting. There's a movie be Monko check it. Mom will name a torrent in the way, no. A friend gaslighting. Gaslight.
And a grey rock.
Yeah, grey rock. G.
Your golden child.
Yeah. Let's say
golden child.
Yeah. Let's say a friend saying the grey rock and the gaslighting. And now next week, you know, these are things you better emphasize it because gaslighting are very, very serious. Very, very serious. It's one of the most narcissist funny you see. We are aware say can one. But Obaka just one can. And they will make you question your own self, say, and I'm a bottom. tie I want next week I know any idea about it Becca Safa Yankopo inshira a playlist for this program our narcissism okay but a playlist and I will create that playlist yeah that's something I'm going to do na my media to I'm sure the say me krabi yakasa metumi ya and could be freya nanka as the person is speaking I will create it and send a link in it to yeah but let me see let's see as me kasa me yeah okay anyway me that to playlist one now one sabede abeka abusianfo aha ana de dwumedie no ebesi yankopon hira mu na God willing next week same time we'll talk about gaslighting and grey rock say nyame ya do na say more time woman you betumi dey golden child no so I think appear so nti nyame ya do ma mo prepare mo ho nyame ya do ma we have a program ya no for omo revelation and say the bible no ba toto ho same time Ghana time the 7 is it we bia ejina hobi ya mo nkofo mfo mo hu ndisa these people more are narcissist more nice and one particular thing me go so mission there no me when say more na asofo no more na narcissist yeah more na narcissist especially those so-called holiness where the more na court leaders who those they quit these people more na no that's how they behave and act and everything for whether money na masse you can also go to the channel and I'm share link so far lives about narcissism I mean na ntumu last week there what has say me fa link the betumu ho na my copy link address na makoshe o me say last week there na wakwa share and the last week there na tumu let me see
the last 3 weeks.
Yep. Okay. Memfa and also and also
Yeah, 5 so far.
yeah so far yeah 5 yeah best thing make create playlist na mapping that to live stream we nti obi betumi aye follow so far the aye na nti nyankopɔ nhira mu ni na nyame adoma ocha same time you will break it down holiness for no so called revelation the bible no beto to ho na ya shade same time mame nyankopɔ nhira for your time nyame adoma next week you best so share bio yeah that's it
Okay.
Yo, it's here for Mr. Oh, so not one like program na no I like a program na my na wa share so that movie. As ha our beti and seven. Don't be selfish. Na wa share so that movie. Many people are complaining say when we come on live and they don't get notification. Me share me schedule into time we are no. Bra channel no so no be check it. Friday, Saturday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday the programs. Ghana time no 7. So you can't miss these programs. Yankopon Nshabuni na Nami Adoma next week. Better topic and so Nami Adoma so ye share for heaven and hell reaction. Ya num for a breakdown. Yankopon onka munena mo ye besan so eshabio. Peace. Shalom.